Overbreeding in small cages, poor conditions, and almost no medical care. That's the reality for dogs in the roughly 10,000 puppy mills across the U.S. And if the dogs are unwanted, the mill owners have them abandoned or killed. As Ken Kozarowski reports, Western Wisconsin shelters are trying to put an end to the practice.
We created these dogs to be companions, and now they're treating them like livestock, and it's not right.
Problematic puppy mills exist all over Wisconsin. Some of the worst the USDA have ever inspected are right in the Coulee region. Cheryl Statz volunteers with Rivers and Bluffs Animal Shelter in Prairie du Chien. She says the sight of abandoned puppy mill dogs will break your heart.
They all have ear infections, they all have mats, they all sometimes have fleas.
That was the case for 2-year-old Nellie.
They called her the county case stray.
Last year, Statz and other city residents saw Nellie and a handful of other doodles with matted fur dumped and left wandering on Highway 35. It took shelter workers like Brianne Bolt 2 weeks to catch Nellie because she was so afraid of human touch.
Not all dogs are bred with good intentions.
But as dirty and unsafe as the mills may be for the puppies inside, they're not illegal. So what can shelters do?
There's a big movement right now for communities, cities, villages to pass ordinances that do not allow pet stores to sell puppy mill dogs.
Statz and Bolt called for such an ordinance in the nearby town of Bridgeport, where a breeder would sell puppies at a farmer's market on the main town road.
They see a puppy and they want the puppy, but they don't know what they're buying. They don't know what they're essentially funding.
Thanks to Statz and Bolt, the town now has an ordinance banning sales of commercially bred animals.
The only way to stop them is really to stop buying dogs from them. So a lot of people get that idea of like, but we rescued that one dog. We bought that dog from a puppy mill and we rescued it. Well, you just fed the cycle. So you just gave them exactly what they wanted, which was profit.
Shelters say anyone wanting to buy a puppy should do their homework.
We need to talk about responsible buying and breeding and responsible adopting of dogs. Like, ask questions when you're buying a puppy. Like, where's the mom? Where's the dad? Can we see them? What vet work have they had? What genetic testing have the parents had to make sure you're buying a healthy puppy? Not all breeding is bad. There are good breeders that care about their dogs and care for their dogs and don't overbreed. But there is a problem of people that just see the money.
For Statz, the Bridgeport ordinance is a good start, but she says a bigger help would be state and federal legislation to keep puppy mills in check. Until then,
Belly rub.
She's adopted Nellie to provide the quality of life she deserves.
I hate to think about what she's been through, but I just can try and make her life from now on a lot better.
For News 8 Now, I'm Ken Kozarowski.
Nonprofit animal shelters and rescues want to save as many animals as possible, not just from Wisconsin puppy mills, but from overcrowded, high-kill shelters in southern states. Thursday will explain how they can reach that goal despite obstacles keeping them from doing more.